Alright, welcome to the sixth tutorial, or I think it's the seventh. I'm not sure, I have lost the count. I think, yeah, we are on the sixth tutorial, and what we will do is we will continue implementing the game fragment logic. So far our clicks are working, and now what we have got to do is once we press submit button, then we have to show something, right? That okay, our answer is correct or not. uh, Whether correct or not, it should still proceed to the next question. So what we'll do is I'll come under this submit. If user has not selected anything, any option, then what should happen? Current position. So obviously when current position is increasing means index is increasing. If index is increasing, then means we will get a new question from the question list, because here we are passing the variable current position, so we are incrementing the position if user is clicking submit but not selecting an option. Okay, now when current position is less than or equal to question list size, okay, okay, so when the current position, that is, you can say for easy wording, your question number is like you have reached the end question or you have not reached the last question, keep on setting the question. Else what needs to happen is you have reached the last question, then once the submit button hits, like clicking, then go to result, because the quiz has finished. Or I can just place a message here saying quiz finished, length short, show. Okay, we'll work on this later. Okay, now what we need to do is, else if user has selected something, because we are in still that if block that we had started. If user has selected something, if user selected an option, now we have to check if it's correct or incorrect. We will check if it's correct or incorrect. Again we will go to create another question instance. Question with current question, current position. Okay, okay. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to access if the user has clicked submit and we want to know if the answer is correct or incorrect. If question is not null and correct answer is not equal to selected position, you will get to know selected position later because I have to create the method, but right now it's set to 0. So selected position is going to be, for example, 1. Here I'll just go back to the constant. So here, if user is selecting option 1, that means 1 I have put because the correct option 1 is the answer, right? If there is any random question from here and user is choosing option 3, that means correct answer was the correct answer was 3. So if you are choosing the correct option, then the correct option position is also 1 2 3 4. So you have 4 options and you are, so I'm choosing and I'm checking. Maybe I'll just write a comment, then you will understand better. If selected position 1 2 4 matches value at the correct answer, because correct answer correct answer values are 1 to 4. If the value matches or not matches, right? Here it does not match, is it's not equal, then what we will do is we will answer view, we will create a function selected position. We are passing an integer and we are also passing a drawable resource. So once I'll just create this function. Okay. Else correct answer is this. And also answer view selected position answer view question dot correct answer are drawable correct. And I have to tell you guys that once you download this code from from GitHub, you will also get to uh, see these uh, resources that I have created for the text view. This is for the further design, okay? So please don't get confused. Okay, so here we have this, and now what we will do is, okay, if current position is equal to question list size, then what I want to do is I want to display the quiz finished, else binding dot submit button submit text, go to next question. Okay, great. But when we are moving to another question, then again our option position should be 0, right? Here we are checking if user has selected and we are passing this position. Obviously we'll deal with this once you understand it. But out of this block out of this block we have to write the position 0, because next question user does not select anything, and the, for example, first question you chose third position, right? Third option. So next question, the position should not be third, right? The position should be of option should be again 0. So therefore we will set the position. I'll just come out of this if block. Okay. Yeah, once the user selects the position, it should, okay, if correct answer is not, user has selected the position. So here I'll just follow this line. Here the selected position, after user has selected, next question option position should be 0. Okay, now here comes the juicy part. So if the answer is correct or not, how do we know that? Okay, when answer or when selected position, if this is better, if it's 1, and I'll choose, okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay, and what I'll do is I will just pass a drawable view here, and yeah, so you'll understand it in a bit, but I'll just type it first and then explain. Once you write this method by yourself, maybe 2 3 times, you will understand what's going on here. So this is just a simple code, okay? This is not actually what we are doing. We are just passing these parameters or arguments in here. But what is happening is that if user selects 1, right? If the selected position is 1, then it checks here, it checks here in the correct answer if there is 1 or not. For example, you chose 1 and now it will check here, okay, selected position was 1, but the correct answer is 2, so that is not equal, right? And when the position is not same as the correct answer, then it places the red color. But when the position is correct, then it places the green color. It's simple. So but we had to make sure that both are integers, right? So I'll just run my app and see what it shows. Now the submit button would work. Okay, again. Okay, so now I'll select. Okay, selection one I did not implement, but I'll just like click on Australia and okay, great. I'll click on Mexico, and the color for some reason is not visible, but we can see that questions are progressing. Okay, okay, great. So the color is for some reason it's not going to be visible. maybe here. uh, yeah, let's see. I have taken out the correct answer or wrong answer logic out of the else block. Now I have chosen Australia. Okay, still it's not working, but questions are progressing, and what we'll do is I will again leave that there and we'll progress. Okay, so what we have got to do is, yeah, here. So if option 1 is clicked, obviously options submit button is working but option is not working. Yeah, submit button is working but our options are not working, and our options are here. So what happens if we select option 1? We will create another function that we can use, selected option view, and here we will pass our, okay, if we click, so now you will get it right. If we click option 1, then it gives us one value. If we click option 2, it gives us option 2. If we click option 3, it gives us option 3. If we click option 4, then it gives us the value 4. And then this is going to be, now you'll understand. Okay, so M selected position, I can say. Now how do we get this, like what is, like option 1 is 1 and option 2 is 2? Because you already understood the answer is going to be between 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So the correct answer of various question could be 1 or 2, could be 3, right? But we are matching the selected position from the text views or the options with the property of our correct answer. If that position matches that number, that is the logic behind it, right? So what we'll do is M selected position is equal to selected position. So we have stored this value into our this selected position, or if that is difficult to understand, then this variable that we were using to verify if at one position what is the correct answer of the question, we are storing this into this function, and then we are using this function in our on click. Okay, I'll just place this somewhere. Yeah, obviously it's under here, but yeah, here. So this is the selected position. If we choose option 4, and then that position we store in our global variable, and we use it here. I know it's a bit complicated, but you will understand it once you write it. That is why don't just copy the code from the tutorial. You have to write it yourself, and then you can understand why this value is being used in various places. Okay, so first of all, we'll just reset the text views, because if we select an option and we change an option, we want it immediately going back to the normal appearance, not the correct or wrong answer appearance, right? And I'll just paste this code here, chunk of code, and the name should be TV. Yeah, okay. Okay, we have to wrap this. Okay, so now our options should work because before we did not put anything in here. So again, we are passing this position, option 1 selected, then there will be 1, option 2 is 2, option 3 is 3, option 4 is 4, and then we are just checking this position with our object that if it contains the correct answer 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. That's all. Okay, so I think app has launched, so we'll just see. Okay, now we select it, it shows. So let's say I'm choosing the wrong answer. It shows Armenia is the wrong answer, but I choose the right answer. Okay, so now it says go to the next question because we have already answered it. Again, the text is submit. Submit. We did not answer. Mexico, wrong answer. Submit. Turkey, correct answer. Green. Now, if you also want to show that, okay, if I choose a wrong answer, then it should tell me also the right answer. But I don't want to show it. It's up to you. Because obviously, if you bring this code outside, if you bring this chunk outside this else block, if you put it here, then it will also show you the correct answer if you choose the wrong answer. But this is a quiz. We don't want to tell the right answer. So this is like anything can happen, but it depends on you. What is the need of your application? Yeah. So our answers are working correctly. Okay. Let's see. Go to next question. This is the flag of UK. Go to next question. European Union. And you see our progress bar is also progressing. This is Germany. And what we'll do is this is Canada and this is India. So now it says quiz finish. We have reached the end, but now we will go and like work on the result activity. So be with me and we will slowly also improve this app if there are any bugs or something. So thank you for watching, guys. Do subscribe.